This presentation is based on the Project Hansen Food and Nutrition Assistance in Ghana that we have been working on during these last 3 months. This project is developed by us, the multinational students from 4 different countries, in order to assist the Talent Tree, an NGO who is working to promote livelihood of the women of Talented Women's Club and their families, which is based in Kazua, Ghana.
The Talent Tree is interlinked with its sister organization, the Talent Women Club and the Charity Club of Copenhagen International School. TTT supports TWC in Ghana, a microcredit and nutrition initiative. The FAR project, bakery project, and nutrition project are examples of the visible outcome of TTT's efforts toward its beneficiary organization, TWC. This is no highly visible structure and hierarchy within the organization, and as it has an horizontal structure with few levels of volunteers who manage the microcredit and nutrition programs. TTT's goal is to empower women through microcredit and community development. The goal creates several social values, including reducing poverty, education, nutrition, and well-being among women in Ghana. TTT believes in local leadership to ensure the ownership of the project among the beneficiaries and to bring stability. The basic underlying assumption of TTT is that microcredit is for production, not for consumption. All the activities organized around the theme rather than individuals developing a sense of responsibility and compassion among TWC women. This shows that team orientation is also a basic underlying assumption. Intercultural competence, high motive to learn, and beneficiaries' feelings of ownership of the project can be considered as taking for granted beliefs and values of TTT and its partner organizations. So, our target group of TTT are the 45 women of TWC and their families. In this slide, we can see the objectives of our project. The development objective is to reduce the risk of malnutrition and non-communicable diseases among the families of TWC in Kasoa, Ghana. The development will be indicated by the number of target families with decreased obesity or understanding and risk of non-communicable diseases. Our immediate objectives are the first one, secure food distribution to 90% of TW family by the end of 2021. And the second one is to improve food nutrition literacy among at least 80% of TWC families within 2023.
The Talent Tree has been committed to delivering mission-oriented activities to add social value to the less privileged in Kasua through a microcredit program, in which the Talented Women's Club in Ghana can be financially independent, self-sufficient, or sustainable. However, this pandemic has pushed the Talent Tree to create a new opportunity to deliver a different kind of social value to the beneficiaries, which will be supported by funders, such as the Ghanaian diaspora networks and potentially small to medium business. The hands-on training program follows the co-creation value proposition wherein funders and the Talented Women's Club will receive an output from the project. The diaspora communities not only view giving back as a kind gesture, but also a way to send message that they will still consider their home country as their own despite living in other places. This has been made easy through the technology of sending financial support and raising awareness and creating a community through social media among the diaspora communities. The Talent Tree will exploit the emotional connection of Ghanaian diaspora to see a social impact on the country. The Talented Women's Club will serve as beneficiaries in which social value will focus on the delivery of acute needs and health and nutrition education while empowering them by providing tools and skills in creating nutritious food using local resources. The social capital of trust and collective sense of community will serve as the leverage of the social value. The existing familial organization structure of the Talented Women's Club, who are entrepreneurs, is their strength to make sure that delivering the emergency food package and nutrition workshops are intact. In addition, these women have the motivation to learn and are natural leaders, which they can use to impart to their families and community that will create a greater social impact.
Our multi-professional team have developed 3 innovative elements for this project. First, we are using social media, especially Facebook, as the fundraising tool. This is new for Talent Tree and the Talented Women's Club since it did not have an official Facebook page. The reason to choose Facebook page is that it remains the largest social media network compared to other medias. It is convenient to contribute and does not include charges for non-profit fundraising activities. And also, it is a faster way to publicize the non-profit goals as well. However, this tool for fundraising might be only useful for short-term goals and acute situations like ours. Our next element is emergency food package, which is completely based on local resources available in Kazua market. In cooperation with local farmers, we are aiming to utilize surplus food which would be wasted due to lockdown, and it will be recovered from the local farms and assembled in the EFP. We are aiming to prevent possible starvation and pandemic-induced malnutrition of the TWC women and their families. Even though the food package is a survival mechanism, we made sure that it includes all essential nutrients and food items. The third innovative material is Asanka model, which is solely developed by our team based on the Canadian dietary guidelines for education and awareness purpose. The items used in the models are incorporated in the EFP. Therefore, while providing education, the women will be familiar with the food items and get knowledge about them. This model is easier to understand and follow despite their literacy level. Based on the core aspects of social entrepreneurship, our innovative elements are mission focused, as our mission is to improve the health and nutrition of the TWC women and their families in Kazua, Khalan. Our innovation adopts market-driven approach rather than market-driving approach. That means we are not enhancing the competitive position in the market, rather our innovation is need-based. To be more precise, EFP and workshops in our project are created based on the acute needs of the people in the TWC community. Our approach aims to bring social changes in the TWC community. This approach is a crucial element of our project to achieve the social value and long-term sustainable change. Similarly, our project is non-profit oriented but social value driven. All the funds created from the donations and crowdfunding are directly used for the social benefits. Like explained before, all our innovative elements are produced utilizing the local resources and creativity of our team. This project is highly accountable to the community of TWC. All the activities within the project are owned by them but not by the donors or the investors.
Setting up a crowdfunding campaign through the Facebook page of the organization, Talented Women's Club, will be the initial activity, since the second activity, the EFP distribution, will only happen if there are enough funds. EFP distribution was set up in order to achieve our first objective, to secure food distribution, therefore food security, of Talented Women's Club women and their families during COVID-19 situation. The EFP will include currently available and culturally accepted food items and will provide optimum nutrient supply to the beneficiaries. Considering the second objective, we plan to conduct the nutrition awareness workshops as our second phase of the project, which will be carried out from 2021 in the assumption that the situation of COVID-19 will be stabilized. These workshops will have both theoretical and practical components. We created the Asanka model, which will be used as a nutrition education tool in the workshops, as well as used in the form of a poster to create awareness during the pandemic. This will be done by hanging the poster in the EFP distribution site. All these activities will be implemented with the involvement of the beneficiaries and community people of Talented Women's Club.
In our project, we are adopting the 7 principles of community development, that is, principle of learning, empowerment, ownership, participation, adaptation, relevance, and dignity. We are collaborating with our beneficiaries, that is the TWC community in Kashawa, where our project is targeted on. Majority of the stakeholders of our project are from the local community. We are involving the volunteers from TWC, local nutritionists, local health professionals, local farmers, and agriculturists. By using their knowledge and skills and ensuring their participation in every level of the project, we are promoting their empowerment. For example, there is the participation of the community people, that is, members of TWC, in collecting the food items to prepare emergency food packages and also distributing them. Similarly, the warehouse owner is also from the same community, and the volunteers to conduct the workshop are also among themselves. The volunteers will be first trained to conduct awareness programs in the community. In this way, we are empowering them to share and enhance their knowledge and leadership skill. At all the levels of the project, from planning, implementation to the evaluation process, all the stakeholders and beneficiaries will learn and adapt each process. Since in the majority of the activities regarding both the distribution of emergency food packages and the educational workshops, there is involvement of community people. Ownership of all the processes of project is within community itself. Similarly, by recognizing the already existing tools like Asanka, the traditional serving bowl, local produces and technologies, we are adapting and promoting them so as to maximize their relevance in this project. While doing so, we respect the culture, tradition, and skills of the community people. We respect their dignity and believe that they have ability to make decisions and also take responsibility for the actions they are involved throughout the project. Thus, through the community development approach, we believe that sustainability of the project can be maximized.
Working on this project stated that even in times of pandemic, an opportunity to add social value to Talented Women's Club, women and their families is possible. The use of community development Leopard proved to be an effective strategy as the EFP distribution has been implemented with great feedback. We recognize the importance of building a strong relationship among funders and stakeholders within Ghanaian community to ensure that this project will be sustained according to project timeline. Therefore, throughout the project, we had several meetings with key stakeholders, as for example, the leader of Talented Women's Club. Lastly, this project was a great opportunity for us, students, to develop skills and competencies that we didn't have the chance to work on before, and that will be of great value in our future careers. Furthermore, since this project has an acute implementation in the beginning, we are grateful to be able to develop an intervention that was already life-changing to the beneficiaries. Thank you.